Oh, we live. Yeah, I know it's late. I know y'all probably thought, yeah, Dukes ain't gonna go live. I know he probably said it's late. Boy ain't going live tonight. We gotta talk about this. Nah, what's up, fam? Shout out to the fam in the building. For everybody that saw the logo that came out, man, really excited about what we building here. Dukes the Scoop in the building. We are live, y'all. Um, Shoot, man, it's late, but we gotta talk. And one thing I don't do when my other family on, like when Chico and Uncle Neely on, I don't go live. I wait till they get finished and then I'll go. So even on a night like tonight, wait. That's a real family thing. Yeah, and then it's a respect thing too. Like I don't go live with my dogs on. So man, shout out Uncle Neely. They had a great show tonight. Uncle Neely and Chico. So that's why I went late. What up, Sabrina? What up, Pat? Jones 23. Scott on Twitter. Yeah, we shoot, man. We up the name. Duval. Livonia, Georgia, every day. What up, Adrian? Respect. Nah, for sure, man. Y'all know what I want to talk about. Man, it's a wild things going on. We talked about it a little bit. Yes. Sabrina said they was real bad tonight. I know that, man. Listen, I can't wait to see Uncle Neil. I know he gonna say something crazy. He brings out another side of me. Um, Darnell Kelly, creative player. Yo, the creative player, my dog. What's up, boy? Yes, sir. One of the best quarterbacks in the country, Darnell Kelly, aka the creative player in the building. Well, I don't know. Will he end up in that Colorado black and gold? We will see. Right now, he's got some SEC offers. Kentucky, I think, in the lead, if I ain't mistaken. Darnell, who your number one team right now, Darnell? Wood said, "Yo, what's up, Wood?" Aretha Burton say, "What up, dude?" Yeah, man, we up late, man. We cutting up tonight. Livonia is in northeast near the border, of South Carolina. Is that like? Now I ain't the best with my geography, but is that like Augusta? Let me know. Hold on, turn that off. That's Shannon Sharp and them. They cutting up too. But yeah, man. Hey, so look, it's a lot going on right now, right? A lot going on. Any word on a new O line coach? Now, man, I heard a few different things. Oh, Anderson. Yep, I know where Anderson, South Carolina is. Boy Wood said, any word on a new online coach? Hey, yeah, before we get started, man, make sure y'all subscribe. I know most of these people that's in here are subscribed, but if you're not on YouTube, come to the YouTube channel. You if I can't get you the link right now, go to YouTube, put in Duke Steve Scoop, throw that on there. You know what I'm saying? Did some Auburn content today. We expanded the channel, right? We just want to keep pounding the algorithm, and make sure we put out good content. Had a good 30 minutes. Had a great call with some of the front office over there at Auburn, man. So they gave me a lot of information. So I want to make sure I share that with the people. But yeah, any word on the new O line coach? Now I don't know where he's going. They just said he know what he's doing. Last I heard, I ain't checked today. Um, but I did hear they Coach Prime that kind of knows what direction he's going in. So we'll see. Oh, okay, boom. So I asked Darnell Kelly, the creative player. Y'all make sure y'all follow him. Darnell Kelly, one of the best rising quarterbacks. You can feel see him with another ton of offers. I don't know. Looking for a program who can see me lead them. Hey man, any program would be happy to have you. You feel me? Um, yeah, I think he got. I know he got Kentucky last year, maybe Missouri. It's a few of them. But nah, dog, trust me. Darnell Kelly is the guy, man. Teron Hardeman said, "What up, Dukes? Popular buff, Mr. Missouri in the house." I almost said Mississippi. My bad, dog. Yeah. Missouri in the house. Shout out. P. Rose said, "CP Dukes, my boy, College Park." Yes, sir. Oh yeah, boy. Hey, 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 man. Yeah, man. CP for real. Yo, Deuce, what you think of Jaden Daniels? We got to talk about it. Which one? You talking about, is that my man from Kansas? Make sure I'm talking about the right thing. Let me see, Jaden Daniels. Make sure we talking about the right one. Y'all know what I want to talk about. You know, I want to talk about my boy being unnaturally horny. Oh, JD5 NFL. He the truth. I seen it. Yeah. He too cold, bro. But one. Kenneth Hudson said, "What up, Dukes? Much love and respect from Louisville, man. I appreciate it. Dukes turning your monetizer. Let's go, Tracy. Thank you. Thank you, Tracy. That's all we forgetting. Appreciate y'all, man. Turn that monetizer. No, right quick. My bad. I got to figure out how to do it. Smooth T, what's up, T? I'm gonna hit you today too, T. If you still up, I'm gonna hit you, my dog. Let me see. Boom. Okay, content. Boom. You all. All right, bet. Yeah. So yeah. Hey man. So did y'all not think it was funny how that boy Jason Whitlock came out today? It was like, yeah, man. Let me hide this comment so they don't text us nobody. So y'all didn't see how they had Whitlock. This is just funny to me. How Whitlock was like, man, I know myself. I had to stay away from Joy Taylor because I know me. I see in them peanut butter skin and them cans, boy. Boy. I was like, I know. Y'all know that meme where Big Boy from the movie from ATL, he was like, I know that ain't who I think it is. Man, if I don't never hear peanut butter skin ever again, I'll be okay. Whitlock, boy, what was you doing? Huh? Man, hold on. We got to bring that up, man. Hold on. I got to bring this up, dog. We got to bring this one up. I said, man, I know. Not the man who said that he can't support Coach Prime because he's too much of a Christian and he listens to rappers. He's like, oh, Coach Prime has rappers on the sideline. They just don't marry up with my Christian beliefs. I said, not this. What Kendrick Lamar said at the end of that song? He a fan. 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 That boy a fan, boy. You can hear it in his voice. He said it. That man's had to say cans and peanut butter skin 94 times today, dog. If I don't never hear it again, I'm all right. Hold on, I gotta look this up, bro. Jason Whitlock. Yeah. It's coming up. Easy. We gotta watch this boy. Why he kept his distance. Hey, look, man. No, he didn't. No, he didn't, bro. Hold up. We're gonna look at this together, y'all. No, he didn't. Hold up. He was like Jodeci Fiending. Scott, what's up, Scott? Hold up. Let's see this. Let's see if we can find this, man. All right, y'all. Y'all know I'm still new to sharing the screen thing. Boom. Here we go. Look. We're going to try something out. Boom. Here we go. Watch this, y'all. Even look at the picture that he used. Whitlock. Look how he out of breath, boy. He can't believe it. Whitlock was tripping today, wasn't he? Hey, hold on. Let me make sure y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Hey, give me a comment. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Appreciate that, Aretha. Okay. Okay, y'all can hear me. Okay, good. Man, listen, man. I don't know if I can play it. But when I heard this man say this thing so much today, oh, that's that monetization. My bad, y'all. I ain't mean to show y'all too much. Y'all see, dude, hey, man, y'all see what the fam doing. You feel me? The fam, we building up that monetization. Marty, appreciate it, Marty. Marty said he finna pass out. I know it's late, man. I know it's late. But yeah, we got to get back to this, dog. I can't believe, me personally, I just could not believe that this man will sit up here and come out his mouth the way he came out his mouth about everybody else and how much of he do this and he do this. And this man is saying, I had to do this because of her rack and her cans and her peanut butter skin. I'm like, bro, first and foremost, bro, I don't care how much money you had. I couldn't see Joy Taylor going, bro. I ain't no hater, right? And you know what I'm saying? I know some, you know what I'm saying, some heavyweight players, you feel me? I got some in my family. You ain't one of them, bro. I'm here to call it, bro. Uncle Records, you know you ain't one of them, bro. I feel kind of bad because I'm like, bro, he keep talking about peanut butter skin. I'm like, what is he saying? Like, it made it feel like, it almost felt like like something out of Django or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, is he being serious? I couldn't believe it. Messed me up all day. I couldn't wait to get on here and talk about that. Hey, Ways on Swim. Listen, Ways on Swim, boy, you a wild boy. Hey, this is a late night show, man. We can't get too wild though, man. You know, they'll remove your monetization if you get a little too wild. We ain't gonna get too spicy in here. But no, they said, did you watch what Wiley had to say? No, I gotta go watch what Wiley had to say. I gotta go watch it. I got to go watch that, man. But yeah, man, I just want to make sure we got to that one because I don't know if anybody else was as shocked and as flabbergasted as I was, but I couldn't believe it. You know, I usually only post stuff like that on my page, but that had to go up like, huh? You can't be serious. And he said it just like it wasn't even no competition, just like he was almost just like, you know how your boy Whitlock get down, like, excuse me, sir? I ain't never seen him even mention no black girl. Man, maybe I don't know him like that, but I'm just in shock the man was mentioning the black girls, and I ain't trying to be racist, but damn. I never seen him look at nobody the way I saw him looking at them pictures today, and you can see it in his eyes. But boy, talk about in heat. You feel me? Tracy Coker said he really, man, please, but you know I ain't. And the only reason I'm saying something because I see how he attacked people so often, man. I'm like, bro, like it's one thing to really be trying to help people. But the way he attacks people, dog, that's why I don't like it. And I'm glad I can say it on my own platform. And I don't have to attach it to nobody else. This is how I feel about it. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Okay, the one Whitlock. Okay, here go a good one right here. Whitlock knows how to make money by triggering y'all. Got me. Sorry. It ain't a whole lot of people that, you know what I'm saying, because I know what I'm usually getting. You know what I mean? He won on like when I get triggered. I don't get triggered by a lot. I've seen a lot, done a lot, been around the block a few times. But man, sometimes it's just so outlandish that you're right, Louise. I really gotta calm down and look at it for what it is. We always talk about race baiting and rage baiting and all that. And I think that he does a good job of that at times. Because he'll have me tripping. You feel me? But today was just today was just kind of funny, right? Because I was like, it wasn't just how he said it, it's the look in his eyes. That man was diabolically horny, man. Like, for real, that's not even a word I like to use. Like, bro, this man is a trip. What? Hey, man, you got, huh? Never heard him like that, man. But that's all that's all he get. That's it. We ain't gonna talk about nothing. We ain't saying nothing else about that. All right, so I know I got some Colorado fans in the building. You know what I mean? We expanding, but you know, the fam is the fam. No matter where you from, no matter where you at. Like, you know, at the end of the day, if you here with me and you here with this live, you family. I don't care if it's Auburn, Falcons, Denver, Colorado, but we gonna talk about Colorado. Okay, that's my dog. So I gotta ask this question when it comes to Colorado. One, the prime show. I think episode one for the new season is tomorrow, right? What are y'all looking for in the Coach Prime on Prime? Like, what are you most looking forward to? Like, what should I be looking for? I haven't watched the whole season before. I've seen shows, but I haven't watched the whole season. But for the Coach Prime show, what are y'all most excited about for tomorrow? I think, yeah, season 3 on the way tomorrow. Amazon Prime. Well, that's like the best name in the world. You talk about marketing. And yeah, I want to know, like, Fadama Dot, what's happening? Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Skull Buffs for sure. No matter where you're from, is how you come. But what are y'all, drop in the comments what y'all looking most forward to? Man, I think I want to see. So when I was out there, I got to see some of the filming. And I just want to see how much of the show actually depicts some of the real feelings that was going on. Like, are they going to TV it up? But I ain't going to lie to you. From what I saw, it's going to be raw and real. You know what I mean? It's going to be like some of that good Bucky, some of that good Uncle Neely content. I saw some real raw stuff. You know what I mean? Miss Phyllis said, dang, dude, something late. That's all good. That's a good one. That's a good one right here. Adrian Hall says she's looking forward to those behind-the-scenes locker room speeches. Yeah, man, I think, and more so from anybody, I want to see what the players say. Like, see with Coach Prime, he makes himself so accessible, man. Like, sometimes it's good to see what the players think. But I ain't gonna lie, Coach Prime, when he really light in them folks, man, he's like a public speaking genius, man. I ain't never seen nothing like it. The Sean Keeler story. Yeah. Oh, that's that's Buddy, right? That's the one who was going at him. Say So the Great says, I want to see how he mentors the guy individually. That's a good one. I'm going to come back to that one. Luis said, I want to see Cameron leadership. Man, they love Cameron, dog. Like, for real. I was sitting in, like, when I was able to sit in with Coach, like, the last time I went, it was probably like my third time out there, but the last time I went, when I got to really sit down with him, man, to see how he values that kid, man, like, Coach Prime got real love for the Shark. Like, that's real. Like, I sat there, I watched him talking to other players about how they need to move like him. Like, y'all need to be moving like him. Like, Cam, that's who y'all need to be moving like. And I because he talked about how early he gets there, talks about how late he stays, how much he reads, and he talks about how he's gonna make that. He's like, that boy gonna get a job in the NFL and he gonna keep it, because you're not gonna be able to take it because of how you're not gonna be able to take Cam Sealman Craig's job, because he's not gonna allow you to. He's gonna work hard. You're gonna not outworking him. And he was getting on another kid, like, for real. So, man, shout out to you. I definitely think that's a good one. Somebody said, it looks like what we got here. What's this comment? Looks like we are pursuing some upscale players. I hope we get them. Yeah, for sure. Man, I got the phone calls today. They're leaving no stone unturned when it comes to the pursuit of who they want to be on that roster. So, man, shout out. Yeah, I think Colorado got, like, I know this sounds crazy, but I think Colorado can have a better season next year than they had this year. I just think that they can grow at a rate that nobody's expecting, and I think they can have a better season next year. And it's not going to be because they're just getting the best quarterback play or better quarterback play than Shador, or they have a better overall player than Travis. But, man, people always forget about how great a player Peyton Manning was, went #1 overall, and then Tennessee won the national championship with T. Martin. And so I think that same thing can happen, man. I'm not calling the natty, but I think next year is the year they get to 10 wins, and we'll see what happens after that. Said need that Bama right tackle. Ooh, Pritchett ain't no joke, boy. He from right down here in Columbus, Georgia, man. I had a long call about him today, and they said he needs the right scenery around him. But when you get him right, and he wants to play left tackle, so he ain't going nowhere to play. And that's what I do know. So I had a real good phone call about Pritchett earlier. He ain't leave Bama to go play right tackle nowhere else. He going to play left tackle. Wherever he's going to get he's going to play left tackle. They said, do you think that he gonna so Brandon said the Bengals have head coach. Do you think they're going to call right? No, they ain't fired that coach, didn't they? I thought they just had the DC open. Hold up. Cincinnati fired that man? Y'all got the scoop. Hold up. We out here. Hold up. No, they just fired they let the DC go. DC, yeah, boy, you scared me, boy. I said, I know they ain't do my boy like that. Hold on, let me see. We took that Yeah, I think he do get a phone call, to be honest. Yeah, the DC got fired, the older guy. I think you got to give Livingston a phone call. Now, I don't know if he answers. I think he likes where he is from what I'm hearing. But yeah, as far as being the NFL DC, right now they taking guys backward and forward. You feel me? Like they taking guys from the college. Like right now, those positions are fluid. Oh, let me ask this. Shout out to my dog Rob, the man. Yeah, I think Rob got a point to prove at this level. They said the Bengals head coach firing everybody to keep his job. What's up, Easy Walk? Man, when you got two MVP candidates on your offense and the defense wasn't able to get you there, that's gonna make people think you something going wrong. You know what I mean? Yeah, they say they need 11. Oh, let me see. That's a good question. They say, why would you bring Rob back if he was a part of his staff? A lot of the times, like, let me bring that up. If the DC was going, why would you bring Rob back if they was a part of his staff? See, a lot of times, I have a question. How did you link up with the team? I'm gonna answer that for you, Dennis. If the DC, why would they bring back if he was a part of the staff? See, a lot of times, like when guys don't have their voice yet, but they know they're a star, you got to wait your turn. Sometimes you can endear yourself to people in that building that say, you know what, he's going to be a guy. We got to wait on that turn. He's got to wait on his turn. So once you proven yourself, for example, man, my man Jake Trump at Purdue just got the edge job right at Purdue, and he's very closely related to Barry Odom, who was at Arkansas as the DC after leaving Missouri and went to Purdue, but didn't take him the first time. He took somebody else, and he was a part. You know, he didn't take him because he wasn't ready. And you know, the guy was hurt, from what I understand. Like he, you know, like damn, you know, my man, he didn't bring me along. But when he got the Purdue job, my man had proven himself as an analyst, and he brought him this time. So that's sometimes it works like that. It takes a little time, and Livingston's still pretty young, so that's how that could work. Because at the end of the day, me and you can run the same defense and run it two totally different ways. It's about feel and it's about feel and adjustments when it comes to calling defense. So you could be a little longer in the tooth, or I could be a little longer in the tooth, and we call the same defense certain ways. Because at the end of the day, there's really only three schools of thought when it comes to defense. Like for the most part, everybody off the same three trees. You know what I mean? Saban, Belichick, and they're the same. I forgot the other two, but it's like I know they said the Saban belt. So college was Saban tree, and what's my man name? Gary Patterson had a ton of them too. But they all just kind of was like they run basically the same thing. Either you're gonna run in the 3-4 set or a 4-3. I mean, even if you go on Madden, bro, it ain't but so much defense or so many plays you call it. It ain't really the plays themselves. It's what you call it and when you call it. So that's kind of where I would go with that one. Dennis said, I have a question. How did you link up with the team? You seem to come out the blues and well-off media videos. Pretty cool. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, no, I appreciate it, Dennis. Man, straight up, man. When I was working at my former employer, this was in June, May or June, April, May. It was it was early, and shoot, they told me they wanted me. I was doing a certain kind of videos, and It's up, you know, I had to do like the recruiting videos, and then somebody on the channel, it was somebody just kind of hating on Coach Prime, just to be honest. And then I made a video defending him, and not defending him, but I just call it a spade a spade. The video's still out. The video is called "Why the Hate." I did the video Coach Prime called "Why the Hate." Pastor Smith saw it. Me and Pastor Smith got some mutual friends. Pastor Smith saw it and sent it to Coach Prime. Coach Prime called me that night. Like that's how that worked. And ever since, like they vetted me out. Me and Carl Reed go back. Carl Reed, like my mentor, like my big brother. So by the time, and I never like tried to go like no Coach Prime or none of that. Like, but I do a lot of work in the city of Atlanta. Coach Prime checked his sources and said, "Nah, this a good brother on and off the field." And shoot, just been like that ever since, to be honest. Aretha, what Travis get? Dude went out the blue. Relationships matter. Man, what you talking about? For real. They do matter. Aaron C. Wright said, Jersey in the building. Jersey E. I like this to say so great. Let's see. Appreciate that, Dennis. Dennis said, great story. Prime has a long reach. One thing I know about it, you can't mention Prime name in no crazy way, and he ain't gonna say nothing to you. He ain't gonna find you. But the same thing, if you a person that he sees you in a position of influence, and that you use your influence into shine a positive life, or just to kind of tell the truth, he gonna reach out to you. Or if he see you grinding real hard, like I mean, y'all know, like as far as the Colorado media better than me, but it's been guys way before me that he just reached out to, was just kind of like, I like what you're doing. And I think that's part of it. I think that him being genuine like that, like regardless of what position you in, is something that make him special. Say so just said, what you think about the old school versus new approach to coaching and how players now respond to those two? Are folks getting soft? Man, all right, so look. I look at it like parenting, right? We got old school parenting, and now they got this gentle parenting. And you got old school coaching, and you got some new approach to coaching where it's more so about the player than it is about the program. And I'm gonna say this: in this day and age, you got to have a blend of both. Like even in parenting, you got to you got to have a blend of both, right? So even with my son, like I whooped him twice in his whole life, spanked him like real spanking. I grew up on spankings. My mama was one of them ones like, hey, she it's certain, like in black people's houses, not even black people, just like old school people houses. They got Bible verses posted up everywhere. One of the ones should have been spare the rod, spoil the child, because mom wasn't going for it about nothing, bro. Like, you guys, my sister, she might be on here watching, but like right now, I'm here today because I ducked the frying pan. You feel me? Like, that's how my mama was. And she needed to, because she was a single mama raising a hard-headed kid in College Park, Georgia. She said she wasn't going to let the streets have me, right? Did. My son, I don't have to do that. You feel what I'm saying? So, but there are so I only had to whoop him like twice. One when he was 2, and that was just like you got to stop that. And then so he got in trouble in 3rd grade. So I ain't had to do that. But him knowing that I'll go there means a lot, right? And I think that it's really important that we put the lid on the jar early so kids don't jump out and try you. So God bless me with a respectful child. I think it's the same thing with football. Like, you got to pick the right people for your program in order to be able to coach them hard. If you got a kid that you're not going to be able to coach hard and they don't fit your culture, then you don't need to bring them, because every time you get on him and you're not telling him he's a 5-star and he's the greatest guy in the world, he's going to have a problem. And you're not going to be able to coach him. So I think that, but at the same time, you can't just treat kids like you was treating kids back in the day, because they do have the transfer portal and they will slide out on you. So I think really and truly, as far as old school versus new school approach to coaching, you got to have a blend. In order to be good, the best coaches right now can blend it. And I think that's what made Colorado successful. I think that's what made Kirby successful at Georgia. You feel me? Okay, we got super chat in here. Super chat. Shout out to the super chat. Super chats go to the front for sure. Are ATL cats GT fans? If not, why not? I don't know, bro. Like, my man Mark, one of my good friends, Marcus Watson. I don't think I ever seen a bigger Georgia Tech fan than him. I think Georgia Tech doing a good job of getting back in the city. I mean, they just been losing, bro. Like, to keep it the buck. You know what I'm saying? I think folks been losing. So, if you want to build a fan base for real, you got to win. So I think they doing a good job of getting back to that. Where you at? You in Atlanta, bro? FP, you got to tell me where you live at, bro. Say So the Great said, no doubt. Say So, man. I appreciate it, man. I thought that was a great question, though. To be honest, and that's the question that he asked about old school versus coaching versus new school coaching. I think it's gonna be different in the pros, but I think at this college level, dog, it's so close to parenting. Like, even the mentoring that I do, like I openly say, like, I mentor multiple kids, and I got multiple kids that I mentor that's in the portal right now. And some of them, I got to have an old school approach. Like, I'm the type guy, like, you can't. You don't come to this program, or you don't get to hang out, or you don't get to do none of that stuff unless I talk to your parents. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I got to know your parents in order for any other events that we set up in the past or anything like that. Like, if your parents will drop you off to me, I don't care if you got your own car. I got to know your parents. It's just old school. Like, bro, like, your mama got to be able to call me, dog, your daddy, whoever. And so I think that old school versus new school is important. We got another one. Tracy Coke with $9.99. Thank you, Tracy. I only know what it's for, but any question you ask is going up for sure. You can bet that one. Man, let me see. What else you think we need from the portal? Apostle 06. What up, big dog? He said, what else you think we need from the portal? We talking about Colorado. Man, I think Colorado, man, out the portal, man, you really just got offensive line. Yep, you just got to have offensive line. That's it. Like, you got to. I think that's important. Like, for real. Like, and it's not even about just having the best offensive lineman in the portal. It's about having the right guys to offensive line and being able to mix and match and find that right mix. I think they're going to keep going crazy at offensive line. And that's probably, I mean, I like what you did at linebacker at Colorado. I thought the secondary was going to be a strength. You could see them get a drop safety. Now, that's what I will say. You could see them after the spring, if not now, bring in another drop safety. But right now, they focus on line. Travis the Hunter. Mike Braswell said, any of your kids going to see you? Oh. Remains to be seen. I know I got two that definitely asked me, do you think they'll take me? I said, I don't know. I said, but there's going to be a lot of schools that if you actually get in the portal, will take you. But they asked me about Colorado, so we will see. EC Wright said, I gravitated to you off the strength of your authenticity, real talk. You one of the guys around the way. That's the vibe. Man, for sure, bro. Man, thank you. Nah, bro, like, this ain't no act. I do this every day. Like, this is why I come in here every day. Like, man, it's gonna be hard to keep me off live. I know they say, oh, you gotta. I had a YouTube genius tell me, like, man, Dooch, you gotta go live on these days and this days. And I'm like, bro, like, I'm going live tonight, bro. Like, I'm gonna go live. And I'm gonna talk to people, and and they don't want me to answer a lot of questions. They're like, man, don't answer too many questions. Only answer the ones with the super chat. And yeah, I'm gonna put super chats to the front. But if I don't talk to the people that's in the chat, regardless, there ain't nobody gonna do no super chat in the first place because it's gonna be boring. So you got to talk to people. And sometimes you just got to go with your heart, bro. So I appreciate that, E. FP had dropped the chat earlier, super chat earlier, so I'm gonna answer this question. Imagine if all the ATL supported Georgia Tech. Yeah, for sure. Like, man, listen, like, if you put a fence around Georgia Tech, I mean, really Atlanta area, the metro area, bro, it would be hard, bro. The metro area, Atlanta supply football players. It's almost like how South Florida was. I don't know when it flipped over, but everybody started coming here. So like you take like the Bufords, you take like, let's consider Buford part of metro. Let's take Grayson, let's take Carrollton, and then you put it in with the Langstons, the Westlakes. I mean, McEachern loaded, Sandy Creek. You put all that together, bro. Yeah, Georgia Tech would be the school. Well, it's got Say-So said dude's got Detroit blood, and of course he's solid. I got a story about Detroit, but I'm gonna tell. Yeah, for sure though. This is a great one. Do you think CU will get any SEC portal players? Yeah, I'm gonna tell you when they go get them though. Like, and I'm willing to bet the house on this one. They already got a couple. You know, they got Otis from Alabama, right? But did Colorado understands that they got to have a certain type of player, and they can't just take every player like they had to take before. So this was gonna happen. The spring portal in the SEC, when players from the SEC cannot go SEC to SEC, is when Colorado gonna eat. Mark my word, dog. That's when Colorado really gonna eat. When the SEC players can't go SEC to SEC no more. Like right now, it's a lot of the players just bouncing around SEC to SEC. But when they can't go SEC to SEC after the spring, and there's guys I know that's waiting till the spring just to see if they're gonna be 1 or 2 on the depth chart. And some guys deserve to be 1 or 2. Bro, what's called it? This boy, Damon Wilson, who got in the portal today from Georgia, bro, he is the butt naked truth. You hear me? For real. That boy is good. And Georgia don't want to lose him. But man, when he starts for almost any other school in the nation. But he was behind Jalen Walker. And then so they want to stand him up. He an edge rusher. But he was behind Jalen Walker, who finna be like a top 10 pick, top 20 at the latest. Michael Williams, right? So everybody in the country, I know for a fact, is calling this kid, and he's gonna get a ton of money. But sometimes it's just situations don't work out for you when you are them teams where they stockpiling talent. So I think Colorado go eat in the spring for sure. Don't give a damn said, oh, Mr. Texas A&M for Wilson. I can see that. I talked to his pops. George ain't going out without a fight. I know that though. Shout out to Senior. I definitely talked to his pops earlier. Great family too. They out of Venice. This is a good one. J-Mac Media Talk. Shout out to you, man. This is a good one right here talking about Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech used to recruit South Carolina hard. Shane Beamer trying to keep them locked in the state. Man, listen. That's the difference. Like, people want to know, like when Clemson start going up for real. And when they start dipping into Georgia and start dipping into Bama and getting players that used to go to Auburn, now they're starting to keep them now. But think about that run out of Central Phoenix City, all them kids that was going to Clemson, the wide receivers and all of that, linemen, all of that. Like, imagine if Auburn would have kept Peter Woods and TJ Parker home this past time. So I think if Georgia Tech wants to get back to where they are, they got to put that fence around Atlanta, and they got to come with it. Now, they started this year. They got Tay Harris. Shout out nephew, Tay Harris. Great family, man. That's my little nephew. They got Tay Harris to stay home. They beat Clemson for him. And then they got Josh Petty, and the word came out that Josh Petty got $800,000 in NIL. I can't confirm or not. But for that to come out, somebody wanted that out. And Josh Petty wasn't even just like no money kid. Like, he's not no flashy kid. He barely don't even like to talk for real. And I talked to Josh Petty plenty of times last year. And he's just a kid that, like, I was supposed to interview, and I just knew he wasn't going to be comfortable talking that when we had to talk. So I just said, man, don't even worry about it. I'd rather just keep the relationship. But Petty, keeping him home was big too. So Georgia Tech on the way. I like what Don't Give a Damn said Wilson might be going to Ole Miss, Texas A&M. Atlanta, stay focused and informed. Shout out, fam. That's a good one right here. Oh nah, man. I like my cousin, man. My cousin Brian Braswell at Maryland, man. I wish I can get him to Colorado. I know they're gonna give him. I believe they gave him a look, but man, shout out to Brian Braswell, man. That's my cousin. His former Maryland offensive line coach. CU new portal French took less NIL to go. Boy, let me tell you something about Martavius French. Huh. Boy, y'all gonna love him. Boy, I'm telling you right now, if y'all ain't watched Martavius French, you are going to love him. When I tell you short area burst and go knock yo, you know what in the dirt, that's him. M-Town. I'm telling you, he's literally what you wanted to be out of a 4- or 5-star linebacker. He was ranked like that out of high school. Some kids, it take a while for them to find their stride, but they always got the pedigree and the athletic ability. He's one of those kids. I'm telling you, Colorado fans are going to fall in love with Martavius French. Uh-oh. There go my other cousin, Big Dog Chico. What's up, Chico? The fam. Oh, now. Yeah. Boy, word on the street. Y'all cut up tonight, Chico. Y'all say what's up to Chico, man. Don't give a damn said Corey Phillips is working overtime in the background. This is one of, like, let me tell you something, him and Coach Box, but especially Phillips, I'm telling you, that's going to be really important in the springtime as far as bringing over that SEC talent. What he was able to do when he was at LSU, man, and the fact that he's not a hater, these kids really respect him, man. And he built a lot of good relationships. And I'm telling you, people, he's going to be one of the people that when he get on the phone with you, when they actually jump in the portal in that spring, he's going to be dangerous. Oh, you Duke Salute said showing love from OKC champ for sure. Man, I appreciate that, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe. Then go check out Uncle Chico for sure, man. You know they had that thing going tonight, boy. Then we got you tell me Uncle Chico tomorrow night. Yeah, but yeah, it's just a beautiful thing. Somebody said I do like what you had said about McChesney. Yeah, for sure, man. McChesney was a cool guy. Terry Marie got a good question. The players that never get out the transfer portal, what happens? Do they lose eligibility? Nah, they got it. They keep their eligibility, but they got to find a way to get in school and somewhere to go play. And what I mean by that is, like, in order to even to transfer, you got to have adequate progress towards graduation. So either they got to find somewhere to go to school, or their eligibility freezes. But a lot of them end up going to junior college, and I think this junior college ruling is going to help a lot of kids in the portal. Now, it's going to help kids. It's going to hurt kids, high school kids, who would have had a chance to go lower level D1 or group of 5. It's going to hurt them. It is, like, but for the kids who get stuck in the portal, junior college, it will help. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, Adrian Hall said, yeah, I saw you on 0 to 60. Yeah, man, I appreciate them guys, man. They some good guys. I know he want to work there. You feel me? So, you just got to pray on it. And, one thing about it, if I don't know nothing else about Prime, he ain't going to miss God. So if they put it on his heart, that's what's going to be it. And if it don't work like that, it's probably it's a reason that we probably can't see. But that don't mean that either one of them, you know what I'm saying? That don't mean that McChesney not a good guy or a good coach. And that don't mean that, what I'm saying, he got to be on that staff right now. But timing is everything. Just a good one right here. The players that are still in the portal need to put pride aside and go down to put a pride aside and go down a level to G5. Any kid that I mentor, this is the truth. And they tell me about going to the portal. And I know they don't really have no film, or their film is from, they don't have good film before they get in. These Power 5 kids, Power 4, excuse me. I tell them, I say, are you willing to go down? Pause. Are you willing to go down a level? That's better. Are you willing to go play at a lower division? There we go. I always ask them that. And I got some kids that say no. And I said, we need to stay and fight, because that portal go crazy, man. Like, and you rip that portal is different. You know what I mean? So you got to be prepared. James Stoller got an Auburn question. What's up, James? Hey, James been rocking with me a long time since I started that page, Dukes to Scoop page. I only started that page, 2020? Yeah. How quick does Sam Turner get on the field at AU? It's going to be hard this year, dog. I ain't going to lie to you. Now, Sam is cold-blooded. Yeah, and anybody who heard me on any Auburn show knows how much I respect Sam Turner game. You know what I mean? But I'm going to say this. What Auburn just did in the portal, Horatio Fields, Eric Singleton, and then you add the new tight end. You add that to the freeze four, where you had Kane, Coleman, Simmons, Perry. That wide receiver room is stacked. So I would say I would look for Sam. If I'm Sam, and I may even talk to him about it, but if I'm Sam, it ain't no shame in a red shirt, dog. There's no shame in a red shirt. He probably would have got on the field at Tech quicker than he would have got on the field at Auburn. Waves on Swim said, you got to be great to make it to the league at like Southern Miss or something. I'll say this. 1 year, you got to be great regardless, but it's like a Southern Miss ain't as bad as like FCS. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Auburn Addis TV. What you got, dog? He said, who starts at right tackle? He talking about for Auburn. I think that boy from USC, Mason, dang, what's that boy name? The one who came from USC, I think that's your right tackle. I really do. I think the kid from Xavier, what's my boy name? Xavier Chaplin from Virginia Tech, that's your left tackle. And I think that kid from USC, Mason, is the one. Is it Mason Murphy? I think he's the one that starts at right tackle. I would put that on it. He's about 6'3", big, fast, strong, and a dog. Yes, sir. Dude said, I know you're an Auburn alum, but I want to see Cam Coleman that see you with Juju. That'll be hard, bro. That'll be hard. I won't even lie. Adrian Hall said, Tawfiq Bayard mentioned in his interview that about 70% of players are told to transfer, especially now with the roster cut. Hey, look. Oh, I saw what you said. Hey, Waves on Swim. I'm going to come back to that. I'm trying to make sure I save it. If I ask you to type that again, like type it again in case the comments take it out. But I want to answer that question. Adrian Hall said, Tawfiq Bayard mentioned it. And shout out to Adrian again. That's my dog. My lady friend. No disrespect. Tawfiq Bayard mentioned in his interview that about 70% of players are told to transfer, especially now with the roster cut. There's a lot of guys in the portal that do have to leave. You know what I mean? Like, different programs got different things. South Florida, I knew I got some buddies down there on that staff, and they had a rough time because they're looking to compete. They haven't forgotten how well they played against Alabama the year before last, and how well they played against Alabama into the third quarter last year. So they're trying to top grade their roster and get the best players they can actually get. Man, one of my mentees is a junior running back. So I mentor both running backs at Langston Hughes currently. Quentin Fatboy Wiggins, who's committed to South Florida, who's probably, it's going to be hard for them to keep him because the Power Fives, when that film move around, it's going to be hard to keep him. And he got a little bit overshadowed because my other nephew, Carson Baker, 6'2", 205, running 10-600. He got everybody in the country down there. He just got a Georgia offer. So it's going to be hard. It was kind of hard for him to get that film. But those are the type of kids that South Florida is recruiting. Like, and they recruiting them hard. I didn't talk to them. Like, they recruiting them hard. Like, look, we don't see ourselves as a group of five. We feel like we're a Power Four. And when group of five teams have that type of attitude, one, they do play a better brand of football because they want to compete. They want to get that money for those games and still walk out with a W. But they're going to tell guys who sometimes were on previous staffs or who were recruited by staffs who don't have that mentality, just thinking, I just need to, make it. Like, it's almost like Colorado. Like, the 1-11 team, a lot of those players wouldn't make it on today's team. You're going to have to tell them, Everybody ain't got Louis luggage, but some people coming in with some Jan Sports that are pretty nice. What they call them, a little spray ground backpack, something like that. So, I mean, it's the game now, man. I hate it for those kids who really are endear themselves to those programs, but there's a dose of reality that has to come with the new with what's going on in college football now. Okay, Waves, I got you. Is Trey Lance's brother a pro receiver? I don't know, but I saw him tonight. I saw him. He looked good, bro. And that was my first time seeing him. I ain't watched enough of him to see. So I'm gonna have to go check. I'm gonna go check him out to answer that question. Hold on, let me look at that. Let me see what my man say. Hold on 1 second. Man, you were pregnant. I gotta look this up right quick. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah. And so look, they trying, right? I say this, they trying real hard for pregnant. I know that. So I didn't know the kid's name, but I was, when I got it, I was just like the kid from such and such, such and such. So I know the kid's name when I had that convo. But yeah, that's a big one for sure. Tony Montana said, "You think Deuce Knight the next great Auburn quarterback?" Yeah, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. I think Duke, man. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all something that a lot of people probably not gonna believe and may not agree with. And I just got a text. I got to go to Facebook. I will come to Facebook and check those comments. But on some real, like Deuce, hey man, Deuce is a lot better. And everybody wanted to say how much of a project Deuce will be. And he ain't ready. He's not gonna be ready year one. And A B C D E F G and all of that. Deuce Knight Cole, bro. He's gonna be bigger than a lot of people thought he was gonna be. He's gonna develop fast. And Deuce was so accurate in that Alabama-Mississippi game that he opened up some eyes to where people think that he may be able to push both of them boys they brought in the portal. So don't sleep on Deuce Knight. King of Dancehall said, "Duke, you think Gibson a 5-star?" Man, let me say this. Is he a 5-star for is he a 5-star for what the ranking sites say? No. Is he a 5-star for what I see on the field? Yeah. It's hard to put a kid that small as a 5-star, but when you talk about 5-star talent, pound for pound 5-star, absolutely. Man, that man was beating folks by himself this year, like for real. I saw what he was doing against the best players in the country. It's just hard when they rank 5-stars, they rank them based off of the NFL draft. So it's going to be 32 5-stars for each one of the major sites. At the end of the cycle, it's going to be 32 5-stars. And that's their opinion of guys who will get into the first round based on size, speed, weight, and film. But the size and the speed is going to outweigh the film a lot of times when it comes to trying to rank 5-stars. And that's how you have a lot of guys who are blue chip prospects in the first round. But there's always somebody in the early rounds that, sneaks in. They don't sneak in. They just got too many traits to be there. You know what I mean? James Stalin said, "Have you watched Omar Maps?" Nah. Hey, send me a link, James, if you got it. And you don't have to do it right now. You can send it to me on Twitter. Waves on Swim said, Ole Miss got a left-handed true freshman that's been better. Oh, is that the kid who the baseball kid? Let me know, Waves. Is that the baseball kid? If it's Austin Simmons, then I heard he was nice. Don't give a damn said, I'm still confused why Walker White went in the portal and transferred to Baylor. That man read the writing on the wall. That's all I'm saying on that. 'Cause, 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 Tyrese Widget, cold-blooded. I like Tyrese Widget. Somebody said, asked me, Rodney Freeman said, what you think about Tyrese Widget for the 2026 class? He gonna fly out the boards. He hard. He's good. He's really good. I thought he was younger than that. I didn't know he was 26. But either way, he's good for sure. He's good. Hold on. Matter of fact, I think I got some on Tyrese today. Hold on. Nah, I know where I know about Tyrese. Tyrese was the kid who had 600 yards in that game the week before they played Langston. That's what it is. Yeah, Tyrese good though. He just small, but he good. He's a real ball player. Remind me of Quentin Gibson, because you can get him the ball and get out the way. If that kid played in the city, he's not slept on like that. Guaranteed, if that kid played up here, like if he had a line like Langston Hughes, or if he had a line like Westlake had with like Bit One and all them, ain't no way. Are we getting more trench babies headed to Colorado? For sure. That's what they focusing on. I talked to them yesterday. That's exactly what they focusing on. So all that other stuff, the pretty stuff, the wide receivers, the corners, all of that, they're gonna get a tight end. They're gonna continue to get the line straight because they know that's what it takes. They're not trying to get beat up. Like, you got to think, like, they got beat up the gut. Nobody could see them in skill positions. Nobody could see Colorado in skill positions this whole year. Nobody could see them. When they got beat, it was trench play. When Nebraska beat them, they beat them up front. Kansas ran the ball down their throat. BYU, same thing. And they couldn't, so they not. I forgot who the other loss was to. Atlanta State focused and informed for sure. CU fans think they need a running back in the portal. What you think? I don't know, man. Like, I don't think you got to have no running back in the portal. You don't have to, but I don't think it'll hurt. But I just think they really like what they got already in the running back room, just to keep it a buck. I think they like what they got. You know what I'm saying? So if they get a running back, it's gonna be a guy. I don't know, man, because they got a little bit of everything. Like B Hood fast as hell, Michael tough as hell, Hayden can do a little bit of everything, and then Augusta. I mean, you gotta think, like, he just wasn't getting carries. Like, them boys they hungry to get the ball. They gonna get them boys had 9 carries in the bowl game, so you can't even really see what they can do. And I think that's what they count on. Is like, bro, we really straight at running back. We just had to throw the ball because we had Shedeur. He gave us the best chance this year. But I think next year, like, that running back room solid. So you got to get good up the alley. You got to get good, up front. Like, even better, you got to top grade the offensive line so you can really show off the running backs that you got. And I think they're gonna be good, and especially when you got 2 quarterbacks that's going to be willing to run it. Like, I guarantee you they introduce a little bit more read option next year. Even with Juju, if Juju win, I saw somebody asked me a question about Juju, can he actually win it? Yeah, Juju can win that job. Boy, don't doubt that kid. I've been knowing him a long time. Don't doubt him, for real. I wouldn't doubt him. And I think Salter can play, and I think there's a world where you see them both. You know what I mean? But that's what I want to see. I agree. Don't give a damn. Said I want to see CU establish run game and pose their will for sure. Hey, man, we gotta talk about this. I saw a meme today that said GELO Ball had more views on YouTube than Lil Baby with that song. Is GELO Ball the hottest rapper out right now? Or is that just like a viral hit that we might not never see again? Is that song hard for real? Fam, we got to talk about it. I ain't gonna lie. When I saw the one where they put Boosie on it, they put Boosie and Webby on it. GELO, the one with Boosie and Webby. Hey, that boy. Hey, it was hard, boy. But don't give it that. Say I hear a bird, man. I've been trying for my boy, Baby, man. Dominique, my dog, love Baby, man. But sheesh, it's hard. But GELO, that one where they put Boosie on it. Whoa. Hey, man. Hey, man. For real. Hey, man, that thing crazy. They hit that whoop. Hey, man. Not verified on X, so I can't send it there. Send it to your Instagram. Appreciate it, James. I didn't know you couldn't do that on. You had to be verified to send me one. Hey. GELO living his best life, dog. For real. Folks saying Lil Baby are making the same kind of music for the past 5 years, and this what I don't. All right, so look, this is my take on that whole situation. Gunna really sound the same too, but Gunna sound, I don't know, it just sound really, really good. They say Baby making the same song. I think it's hard to make the same song without the same hunger. I think that's true. Like once we saw Past Detroit like go national, it was never the same. I don't know why. It just went. And I love Detroit music. Especially them first, man, please. When I first got to Auburn, man, Brian Henderson, God bless him, man, my dog. Brian Henderson stayed next door to me. That man told me he ain't never hear another Past Detroit song a day in his life. I was 6 o'clock in the morning. Not even We Ready. Past Detroit Champion, the Goldberg beat. Man, I played that song out, boy. Man, I wake up early, turn that junk on for an 8 o'clock class, and be late to class and then getting crunk, bro. Crazy. Getting crunk. That's how old I am. Yes, sir. With Boosie, it's hard. Shout out to Tayron. All right, before we get up out of here, man, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Make sure y'all run the lights up for me, please. I appreciate it. Make sure y'all run them lights up. Yeah, I just wanted to jump on today, man, because I'm just trying something with the algorithm. So I'm going to see what day works. So everybody keeps saying you got to make a schedule. So I'm going to keep going. So I'm going to try different time slots on different dates. The schedule is coming. I don't know if y'all noticed something, but when I put out that Auburn video, y'all see I got that thumbnail. But I found me a graphic designer, boy. Hey, I'm built. Then I added to my little room. You feel me? I went to the Falcons game. My son said that's the best thing that we got at the game was that flag. About the only thing that we got for real. But so I threw the flag up. I'm gonna do a Georgia video. Y'all know my little brother just went to the league, so I'm gonna go ahead and hang this up. Well, he going to the league. Shout out to little bro, man. I wish I would have been that. I wish he would have jumped in the portal one time. He would have broke the bank, boy. But yeah, then threw a little Auburn helmet up. Then I straightened out my Buffalo. You feel what I'm saying? I had to go on that way, move myself over. I got this one. You know what I'm saying? My Colorado Reserve parking. You feel me? I like that one. And this my favorite thing out of everything, bro. The Outcast bubble head, bro. Say so crazy. Hold up. How is Sandy Springs or Atworth? Any black folk out there? Yes. Let me tell you something about Sandy Springs. I used to live out there. Man, I was living in these luxury apartments, quote unquote, right? I was paying a ton of money. This was in 2018 and 2020. I was paying a ton of money for a 1-bedroom out there across from Perimeter Mall. Man, when I tell you, oh, that's what we're gonna do tomorrow. We're gonna review Coach Prime, dog. We're gonna do Coach Prime review. That's gonna be hard. We'll do that. We're gonna review Coach Prime tomorrow. But when I tell you, man, it was so much going on in them apartments, and they was hot. But it's all the Atlanta people who was like, quote unquote, like the party promoters and you know the shoe models, like you know what I'm saying. Like I was staying like at a popular place, and they were doing a pair of everything in there. So yes, there's plenty of black people in Sandy Springs. I done drunk this Red Bull. Now I'm up now. Let me see. See somebody up. Ike Jones just texted me, said late night work. Yes, sir. What's up, Ike? War report. Flowery Branch felt like a vibe. I don't know, man. I ain't I ain't never had. I went to Flowery Branch when the Falcons used to be out there. I don't know if they still are, but that's when I used to go when I was little. My mom used to drive me all across the world, but she was gonna make sure I wasn't going. She said, "But you're gonna be involved in everything, and you're gonna stay out of trouble." So shout out to my dudes because she really used to make sure. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my dudes. I try to shout out about every time I get. She made sure I stayed out of trouble. So I can't answer that one. Chubb say, "Dude, big dog, how you doing? What's up, Chubbs? Man, I'm good, man. We out late, bro. Man, I said, so usually I go a little earlier, and then so me, Uncle Neely, them, we redid the schedule for the week. So I said, nah, we don't compete. Either we together or we wait. Bro, add a call in to your show. How can I call in? Hey, I know you don't want to pass your number out because I would tell you. I don't know if you can send me a private chat. I'll call you. So, JD said, thanks, Dukes. This get me through my late night shift from Charlotte. Yeah, man. You know, man, shoot. I about got insomnia, man. For real. So it be like that sometimes. For me, I'll be at a text now number or something. Okay, cool. Man, hold up. I got one, actually. Sarita, what's going on, Sarita? Oh, that's that JD mess. But I done learn how to work the stream, y'all, a little bit. Y'all gonna be in trouble in a minute when I get this other computer monitor. So I'm gonna have two screens up here. I'm gonna be able to pull up like exactly what I'm looking at without having to flip through. Oh yeah, boy, y'all gonna be in trouble. Oh, is the Falcon season keeping you up? Nah, they ain't keeping me up. Well, I knew what to expect. Let me tell you something about a Falcons fan. We ain't nothing but pain freaks because we know what to do. But like I said, man, the Falcons game ain't nothing but a day party. We went out. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. I be taking my son, so I don't really be getting lit at the game. But man, please. The one time I did go by myself, well, stop. Lit. There's a party in there. That's part of the reason, man. I tell everybody the reason the Falcons blew that Super Bowl for real. One, they built a new dome on them churches. Two, the first thing they announced when they found out the Falcons was going to Super Bowl, the city of Atlanta was doing, the first thing they announced was they was letting all the strip clubs got to be open on Sunday. That's the first thing they did. Folks crazy. We ain't gonna start winning until they start letting some of them churches come have service on Sunday. They let Kanye come do the Sunday service album in there. Need to let somebody come in there. They need to have revival in that dome or something to kind of, you know what I mean, balance it out. They need to, do something. Need some prayer. Sharita said, what team you think Shador goes to? Man, I think Shador goes to the Giants still. I think they just find a way to make that work. Shador, the neighbors, will feed families for a long time. Shelvito say, it's just like the New Orleans Saints fan like us. Yeah, man. It is, dog. They say you got to trade Cousins in the offseason. Trade him to who? Trade him to the coaching staff. Cousins might be a quarterback coach. Trade Cousins to Fox Sports. That man had to go on TV now and take the chain with him. He good. And we ain't even gonna be mad at Kurt, man, because we ain't mad at, I ain't even mad at Kurt. You just ran out of gas. That's what happened. We had a quarterback they stayed with Kurt too long, man. Once they realized Kurt and that defense and that defense really wasn't that. That's what really happened. That defense really wasn't that. Like, you got exposed at the end of the year, like, man, they held it together, but man, you need help, man. When you really go down and look at the Falcons roster, defensive line. Ebiketie did good at the end, but Grady Jarrett is getting older. I mean, he was on the Super Bowl team. If I show y'all a picture of my son when the Falcons went to the Super Bowl, man, that man got a whole mustache now. It's been that long. He was damn near on Similac back then. So yeah, it's been a long time. Linebacker core. I mean, Caden Ellis shouldn't be leading you in sacks. Troy Anderson can't stay healthy. You need a little soul. I'm gonna say it like this: you need a little soul at linebacker. Need a little soul. Need a little soul. Man, secondary, AJ. Yeah, I don't know. No, it ain't that, bro. Chubb said anybody else waiting on these W2. Whew. Man, something I ain't even want to think about. I know I owe. Charter signing Zeke is crazy work. Speaking of the Cowboys, y'all think speaking of the Cowboys, do y'all think the Bears are actually sign Mike McCarthy? I know if you're a Colorado fan, the last thing you want is for this, not to say that Coach Prime going, but all they're gonna talk about is if this Dallas job come open, it's Prime to Dallas, and I know that's not happening. Man, listen. It's a lot of things that I think could happen. Prime to Dallas ain't one of them. I just don't. Okay, we got a late super chat. Okay. JD said, JD, who's your Super Bowl matchup for this year? Now the table is set. Man, give me Lamar finally breaking through. Give me Lamar in Detroit. Baltimore and Detroit for the blackest Super Bowl in the history of the NFL. It's going to be a ball. Man, Baltimore and Detroit and New Orleans, boy, you talk about a party. And not to be insensitive to the tragedy that just happened in New Orleans, you know what I mean? But yeah. But I appreciate that super chat, JD. But yeah, I got the Ravens and the Lions. What's up, dudes? Keep it up. Why are some of the fans switching up on a little on Shador? Love the vids. Keep it up. Thanks, bro. They just lame as hell. That's all. Lame. Don't give a damn. Said Jerry Jones been micromanaging his head coach for 30 years. It won't work for any coach in Dallas with Jerry as the GM and head coach. Yeah, man. And you know Prime is not finna be going in there and Jerry Jones gonna be talking to this man crazy, bro. Ain't no way. Like, and he know him. Somebody said you don't mix friends with business. Yeah, man, that ain't the one. If he go anywhere, and I don't think he going nowhere for a good minute. Like, he ain't. I don't think so. Now, everything got to happen, right? Like Colorado got to handle their business. Now, one thing about it, Colorado got to handle their business. You know what I'm saying? They got to come with it for my boy, man, Cole Prime. They got to come with it for CPZ. They got to come with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Colorado fumbles the ball, though. I don't think they fumble. We just got over 700 late, boy. I might stay about another 5 minutes, man. Yeah, well, man, we just got up, man. So my partner, man, I called my own dog early. He was like, I told him, I said, man, every time I do it online, man, I'm getting like 2,000 views. He was like, when you started that channel? I said, about 3 weeks ago. He was like, what? He was like, why you always think stuff just was supposed to go so fast? He was like, you don't understand how good that is. I said, damn, for real? He said, man, I just watched a rapper who got songs out. That man went live, man. There was 30 people in there. So let me tell y'all, man, we average like 250. Like our peak is averaging like 250 to 300. So I just want to thank y'all for riding out because this thing gonna grow, and I can't wait. But I'm just glad for these late night conversations we get to have, man, because at the end of the day, like you can't. I done had like the jobs, you know what I'm saying, and I wasn't fulfilled. Like I had 24/7. I had CBS Sports. I had On3. Like I don't feel like I've ever been as at home as I am right now. So I just want to thank y'all. You feel me? Chef said, what Chef say? Dudes, who you think a draft legendary too? Giants? I think the Giants got to get them. For sure. Atlanta stay focused and informed. Man, hey, bro, before we get to that question, Atlanta stay focused and informed. Hey, man, your avatar is crazy, bro. Walk us through the avatar. Just drop it in the comment. Like, let us know what's going on in that. That don't look so cold, bro. And if you got a link to doing something, man, drop it in the chat so people can like drop it in there so people can follow what you do. Because there's something about that. It's something about that that's drawing me in for sure. The only way CP leads to you, they'll have to give him stock in the team. Yeah, you feel me? Chubbs TV, that's a good one. You said if you could go back in time, what is one thing you would tell your younger self? Man, if it was one thing that I can go back and tell my younger self is you ain't gonna be young forever. Do it now. Do it now. Like whatever that is. Like whether it's, you know, that extra hug I could have gave to my mama before she passed, whether it was making sure I took care of the relationship between me and Cam mom, whether like, you know, out of high school, you know what I'm saying? We was together a long time, fresh out of high school. Like, if I could have took care of that relationship better, like, do it now. Don't wait till you got to try to go repair something. You know what I mean? Yeah, I could have built the relationship better with my dad. You feel me? Like, me and my dad, we super tight now, but like, you know what I'm saying? We had some tough times, you know what I'm saying? Because I wanted him to be with me every day. So, but I could have, you know, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? My daddy was my daddy. You feel me? And I can't change that. But it was times that I was harder on him than I had to be. So don't wait. Don't wait to fix it. If I had to tell my younger self anything, fix it now. Because you ain't gonna be young forever. For sure. Man, I don't even know if I could say anything else after that. That might have been the show ender. Chubbs, you hit that one out the park, bro. For sure. Man, y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe. Share. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And we coming back tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna do You Tell Me on the Pregame Network. That's me and Uncle Neely with Chico running the boards. And then after I get finished with that, I'm probably going up again and we're gonna talk about Coach Prime. Okay, now hey, I told Atlanta State folks to drop this and I want to read it. Appreciate the school. The aviator comes being a part of the industry in ATL football, track, music industry, motorcycles, the after parties. Okay, for sure, man. I like that. Dog. I like that a lot. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all follow my guy, Atlanta State Focus and Informed too, man. Like really good family. Miss Brenda, thank you. She said that's real. Yeah, hear me. But yeah, man. All right, look, we had an hour and 17. We got the 7:10 tonight. That ain't bad at all for going live as late as we did. So man, I appreciate y'all. And K-Miller, what K-Miller said. Good stuff. Now I appreciate that for sure. All right, man. Look, I see y'all. If y'all got any ideas or suggestions, either leave them in the comments, hit me on Instagram, hit me on Twitter for sure.